I'm sending you all my love, you with the heart to feel it, you in the light and dark with the eyes to see it. Love, go ahead, love, stand beside. Love is within each heart to guide us, and I'll thank the sun for shining that light. Letting love blaze like fire, water, we are still learning. River forgives, all tides are turning. You know, some say the river won't flood, they say it's gonna run dry. Some say that the river won't flow, they say it's gonna run dry. We'll all be sharing a river of love, and letting love blaze like love, like a river, it flows. Love, like the river, it flows. Lay down your arms and free your mind. Lay down your arms, baby, free your mind. No, one day I'll see you all further down this river, to a place we've never ever really known. And I'll thank the sun for shining that light.
Hi, my name's Letchi, and I've been asked to share a short story with you guys. So naturally, I'm going to share the story of the time I was electrocuted and left for dead in the Southwest. No, I'm not going to tell that, but I will tell the story of the time I won a golden ticket to the Northwest Territories. It was 2017. I was working as a bartender at an Italian restaurant. They were having a promotional event, kind of Willy Wonka style, with golden tickets, and the winner got a free round trip to Yellowknife, all paid for, which was sweet. Last day of the event, I got a meal, and I ended up being one of the winners. I was like, oh my god, I won! Super cool experience ahead of me, but I had no idea when to choose the timing of it. And so I just kind of sat on it, and I was like, I will do this eventually, because I'm a natural procrastinator. And I pushed things off, so it's great. So right before moving out to Montreal with my girlfriend, like a week before, I'd quit my job, and I had all this free time, and I was just kind of being a lump, and she was working a ton and was like, go do something. Please leave me alone, because I was just like sitting in her room being like, so we're moving soon. It's like, okay, so now's the time. I'm going to buy this ticket. And so I picked the date in September for 4 days, and I booked up my stay at the park at Fred Henne Territorial Park. And so I set off, took the plane, landed in a field. It was beautiful. Great fields out there, by the way, Northwest Territories. Hell of a field. I walked over to about 20 minutes to my camping spot, and just going through it, it was like kind of setting in. I'm like, oh man, this is I'm like pretty alone right now. I think there was only one couple in the park. It was like an older couple in an RV, and I ended up talking to them. They'd been waiting for 14 days just to see the Northern Lights, and they hadn't seen it yet. So I was like, good luck. you're my safety net if something scary happens out here. And I was like, goodbye. And so I went and I walked through these like shrubbles and upon this rock face, and I found my little platform. I'd chosen like the out of the, I was like, I'm gonna be in the woods. So I chose this like platform in the, without like real trails leading to it. And it was really pretty, like by the water, beautiful views, and it was kind of getting dusk. So I set up my tent. I brought out, like totally unprepared, I brought out a whack little backpack with dollar store tarps and zip cords and shit. So I started setting up my tent and started a little fire, and I was all set, and I was just like taking it all in the first day. And so I passed out, and then I woke up at like 2 a.m. just like not being able to sleep. And I walked outside my tent and I looked up and there were the northern lights there. And I was like, oh my God, there are the lights. I was freaking out because they were super pretty. I'd never seen them before in my life. Like I hadn't been that far north ever. So I just remember sitting like this kid in awe, laughing at the sky like a nut, because it was just super beautiful, and it felt like a welcoming to this awesome place. And so that was like the great start to it. I had this alone time. And the next few days I spent like kind of walking around, getting a lay of the land and like doing some trails. I found some janky walking sticks and I walked 40 minutes into the city, saw like museums, saw an old friend that I knew from high school. And it was really cool. Like I just loved the city. But the biggest thing that stood out for me was just being alone that long. Because normally I talk a lot and fill the space with that, or I'm always around something like conversational. So it was like the first time in my life where I just took a moment to breathe and be alone with my thoughts, which seems fitting because right now I think a lot of people are like that as well. Anyways, the second night I set up camp and I was just relaxing and enjoying it and feeling a little weird, feeling a little kind of scared, to be honest, just because I was like, just in my head, I'm like, oh, this is just getting okay with myself in the space. So I try to go to bed that night and I wake up to just like, this basically babies screaming is what it sounded like, just terrifying. And I'm like a hard cold wiener, frozen, just like totally fearful. And I'm like, there are these screaming banshees outside my tent, and I was like, okay, you're gonna be fine, like it's gonna be cool. And it was, but it took a while, and so I was just like, my goodness, I had to wait and just wait it out and be like, I was writing my will basically. I'm like, this is it. I was a little dramatic, but it was really cool. And I was like, oh, this is a great memory. So I finally got to bed that night. And then the next couple of days, I just like chilled around. And it was like this weird kind of dreamlike haze of extended alone time. And I don't know if I love being alone as much, but it definitely made me appreciate going camping with my friends. But there was something really special that I found out there. And I think it like held true. It was a good place to go to. Before moving and kind of setting off another life adventure. So, all that being said, visit the Northwest Territories. Love y'all.
Way it flows, I love the way it grows. There's something in this sound that takes me far, and it's like a special song, can move my mood along. But I cannot say you'll hear through my guitar. She told me at a bass line and everything will be alright. She told me that the groove is mine and it'll take us through the night. Where I go, can't explain, I'll never know, but it's beautiful. You can't take this away from me. All the way I hit the melody, all the waves bring clarity, and it's running through me. You can't take this away from me. All the way I hit the melody, yeah, the waves bring clarity, and it's running through me. The way it sings and all the joy it brings. Remember skating down the road towards the park, and I can never say no. And you with that summer glow, the music gives me sun when winter starts. She told me at a bass line and everything will be alright. She told me that the groove's mine and it'll take us through the night. But where I go, can't explain, I'll never know. But it's beautiful, oh, you can't take this away from me. Oh, the way I hit the melody, yeah, the waves bring clarity, and it's running through me. You can't take this away from me. Oh, the way I hit the melody, yeah, the waves bring clarity, and it's running through me. Oh, you can't take this away from me. Oh, the way I hit the melody, waves bring clarity, and it's running through me. You can't take this away from me. The way I hit the melody, yeah, the waves bring clarity, and it's running through me.